Hey, what's happening, my fearless networking friend? Todd Falcone here. Welcome back to another episode. Okay, so I'm just going to have a blunt, very straightforward conversation with you regarding, and you know, obviously, if you're here on this episode, the title of this episode got your attention. The reason why you're not making money in your network marketing business. So, all right. So now here's the deal. Okay. First of all, there are naysayers or people that don't understand network marketing that will say things like only the people at the top make the money, which clearly that's an individual that does not understand the dynamics or the mechanics of our business, because the truth is you can be anywhere in the organization, and the person that goes to work and builds the organization is the one that makes the money. So it's not like you have to be in first in order to make money. In fact, in every compensation plan I know, you could have somebody multiple levels deep in the organization that's out earning somebody, 15, 20, 30 levels up above that person because of the work that they did. So, but here's the thing, like if you're not making money in your business, and this is based on, again, not guesswork, not, let me just flip a coin and try to put up some kind of post and have a conversation with you. The truth is, if you're not making money in your network marketing business, there's only a few reasons why you're not, okay? So I'm going to be very straight with you. Number one, you're not doing the work, okay? Now, a lot of people kid themselves into believing that they're doing the work, but they're really not doing the work, right? And we got to know what the work is. And I think most of you probably know what the work is, but the work is, if you're not putting new customers in, if you're not putting new distributors in, if you're not prospecting, if you're not out there, showing people what it is that you do, then you're not going to have anything come back to you. So, I work with people all over the planet, and I hear people that are like, oh, it's just not working out for me. And by the way, this is something I've taught a lot of my coaching clients, a lot of people I work with. If you have somebody that comes to you, and this is like the first place, and this is such a powerful thing to do. When somebody comes to you and they say, gosh, let's say they're on your team, right? And they're like, oh, I'm going to quit. This business just isn't working out for me. What I would like to see you do from this point forward is just ask them, like, okay, so if you came to me and you said, hey, Todd, I'm quitting, I'm just over it, it's not working for me. My question to you would be, let me ask you a question before you split. I get it, I hear you. Just give me an idea. Like, what would you say, like, over the last 90 days that you've done? Like, in terms of revenue producing activity, how many exposures? How many people have you invited to take a look at this product, this service, or this business? And see if you can get an answer from that person. More often than not, I would say, in fact, the majority of the time, what's going to happen is they're going to come back to you and say, well, not enough. So they're upset from the lack of results from the work that they never did. This is very, very common, okay? Now there's other reasons, and I'll cover that in today's episode, but what I find is the number one reason why people aren't making money in a network marketing business is they're just not doing the work, right? They're not doing the right kinds of activities. Like, they're busy activities, that stuff. They're putting, who knows? They're not saying, hey, look, I've got this business I'm doing. I'd love to show you what I'm up to. If I sent you a video, would you spend 15 minutes taking a look at it, or whatever the invite it is that person might be executing? They're just not doing the work, right? Now, the other thing is, because here's what I find. Network marketing works for people that work network marketing. Now, I'm not going to say it's equal and everybody has the same, we have the same level playing field from the standpoint of compensation plan and tools and all of those things. Like all of that, like the comp plan's the same no matter who you are. But, everybody comes with a different set of skills and a different, persona or personality that they bring to the table. Some people are more charismatic and outgoing, and they have a greater gift of gab, if you will, and they're more social creatures, or maybe they have more influence in their warm market or people that they communicate with. Maybe they have a greater degree of confidence, which would certainly allow a person who has all of that stuff to succeed probably faster than somebody who's meek, mild, shy, afraid, and not really sure of themselves, right? So I don't know who's following me or whatever on this particular post, but I'll tell you this: I've said this many times. Network marketing is a confidence game. It is. It's a confidence game. It's like we have to have the confidence in the profession. We have to have the confidence in our owners and our products or services that we're bringing to the table. And then ultimately we have to have confidence in ourselves. And we can develop confidence. When I started in network marketing 30 plus years ago, I had no confidence. So I had to work on my confidence, and I worked on my confidence by developing the competence, right? The skill sets. The more skilled you are, the higher your confidence is going to be. The two are directly connected to one another. So if you're not making money in network marketing, it's very simple, right? I mean, it's not hard. Like, here's the deal. If other people are making money in your company and you're not, well, why is it that it's working for other people, but it's not working for you? Wait, other people are making money in the same company that you're in, but you're not making money in that company. What gives? It's not like super difficult to figure out. Well, are you doing the work? Are you legitimately doing the work? Are you doing enough of the right activities? And are you doing enough of the right activities for a long enough period of time, right? Those are things that you would want to look at. Like, oh, gee, I'm not making 10 grand a month, and how long have you been at it? Well, I've been at it for 15 days. Well, come on, dude, seriously. You've been at it for 15 days, you haven't made 10 grand yet, and you're complaining of the fact that you're not getting results, and you haven't made 10 grand, you've been at it for 2 weeks, and how many people have you reached out to? Well, I've reached out to 3. You understand me? So it's important that we get real with ourselves from the standpoint of what we're doing or not doing. Now, the truth is, as well, you could be doing the work, but not getting the result. Like for me, in my first 2 years of doing network marketing, I was doing the work. I was working hard. I was showing up every single day. I was inviting. I was putting people in front of presentations. I was doing the activity, but I wasn't getting the result. And that was all on me, because other people in the company were getting results, but I wasn't. Not everybody was getting results, but there were other people that were probably struggling with the same stuff that I was struggling with. And we have to figure out what's missing. Like if it's working for somebody else and it's not working for you, they're doing the work, you're doing the work. Okay, now we're going to the second part of this. First of all, you're just not doing the work, or you haven't done the work for a long enough period of time to be able to get the result. Those are a couple things to take a look at. Like, it's like being angry again because you've been down it for 30 days and you haven't made a bunch of money yet. That's, we have to have a little patience and understand that, things take a little bit of time to start to develop and grow. But then let's say you're doing the work, and let's say you've been doing the work for an extended period of time. You've been doing the work, like I've been in this deal for a year, Falcone, and I have virtually nothing to show for it. Well, where's the leak in your boat? Where's the hole? We got to start plugging the holes and figure out what's missing. Like, where are you dropping the ball here? Are you inviting people, but then you're not getting back to people in a timely manner? You're not following up with people? Are you helping address all of their questions so that they get to the tail end, they can make an informed decision? You can say, hey, look, are you ready to start making money, or how soon would you like to get started? Or, moving to an actual close. I use that term fairly loosely because we're not traditional sales, but we lead people through a tour guided process, if you will, and allow them to make an informed, intelligent decision for themselves. But in the end, we got to say, hey, look, John, would it be cool with you if I showed you the different options that we have in getting started with our company? Yeah, sure. And then I would go through the options and I would lay them out and say, how do you see yourself getting started, right? So that's another thing to look at. So really importantly, and sometimes it's look, here's the deal. I got to be, and I've done trainings on this before, but you could have a highly social person that's really good with people, and they've got the gift of gab, they've got the confidence, they've got maybe a past history which would provide them a greater, I guess, advantage, if you will, coming into network marketing because of what they did already, which is one of the reasons I love recruiting salespeople. I love recruiting professionals. But then, you could have somebody that's never done this before and they're super shy and they have no skills yet. Well, okay, if you're not getting the result, then maybe it's time for you to sharpen your saw. Maybe it's time for you to work on your skills. Maybe it's time for you to look at in what ways can I improve, or what's missing? Where is my leaky spot? Am I bad with inviting? Am I bad with follow-up? Am I bad with asking people to get started? For me, I know because I went through this. I was a grinder when I started. I was super serious. In fact, I was probably too serious. And when I was too serious, I was like, and I was trying to force it. And nobody wanted to be around me. Nobody wanted to be with me because it's like, dude, you don't even look like you're having any fun. Why would anybody want to join somebody in something where they're just grinding, right? I was also coming from a position of desperation, and I was emitting desperation. I wasn't saying, oh my gosh, please, 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 please join me. I need you. But the way I talked, I'm sure it all came out in my tonality and the way I spoke. And that was very instrumental in me not getting results. I've done this for a long time, you guys. And here's the deal. If you're not getting results, it really comes down to just a couple of very simple things. Either A, you're not doing the work, or you haven't done the right work for a long enough period of time to get the result, or two, the work that you're doing is just not good, right? And for me, early on in my network marketing career, the work I was doing wasn't very good, so I wasn't getting the result. And fortunately for me, I had enough patience and maybe hard-headedness to stay when a lot of people would, because of a lack of results, get discouraged and ultimately quit the business. I think it's really important. And look, all of you guys have heard this phrase, or I don't even know how I'm going to phrase it yet, but the only way for you to fail is to quit. And I do believe that. You can't possibly persist at something and go, okay, well, I'm going to keep persisting. But if it's not working, I'm going to change what I'm doing so I can get the results. Same thing like with the definition of insanity. We've heard that one as doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. If you're doing something over and over and over and over again and it's not getting a result, man, do it differently. Maybe you can look at some other people. In fact, in my next episode, just because I'm thinking about this right now, I'm going to talk about how to fix the leaks in your boat, how to improve your prospecting skills. I didn't even think about that until now, but I promise you the next episode that I put out is going to be exactly on that subject so you can fix the leaks in your boat. But again, if you're not making money in the business, you're either A, not doing the work, or you haven't done the work for long enough, or the work you're doing is just ineffective, and that needs to change, okay? So it's as simple as that. It's not like, there's no other reason. Especially when you look at other people in your company. Are other people progressing? Are other people making money, but yet you're not? Then it's either A, you're not doing the work or doing the work for long enough, or B, you're just not doing the work in a right way or a good way that's providing the opportunity for you to create results. So I don't know where you're at. I'm glad you're here. Maybe you're on my podcast. Maybe you're on YouTube. Maybe you're on my website. I don't know. But wherever you are, you want to catch the full episode at toddfalcone.com/episode 90. Again, toddfalcone.com/episode 90. Leave your comments. I want to hear from you. If there's something you would like for me to do a training on, put it in the comment section. I'm happy to do whatever. You got a question. You're like, hey, I'm struggling with this. Can you do a post on that? I'm happy to do it. In fact, most of the posts I do are based on requests from people. So hope you're having an amazing day. Stay fearless, my friends. We'll see you on the next episode. See you soon.